Ladies and gentlemen, we're back, and we have some PLA that we're running today. We have a collection of Pokemon that we really need to be good friends with. So that's what we're doing. We're just gonna listen to some Kirby Squeak Squad, and we're gonna go around and raise our friendship. I also need Samurott, so there's that. We're just gonna go around battle Pokemon. We're gonna collect berries and apricorns. And, smash Geos. We should also probably work on Stamp. We'll grab a Stamp. Are you kidding me? No, the chili. Level 13. Well, we're just gonna go beat up some rocks. Let's actually try to get Golbat first. We're just gonna throw it at a bunch of trees and rocks and stuff. And eventually it'll evolve. I did something today that is very much out of my schedule, though for some reason I'm trying to get it into my daily routine. I woke up early and I went on a run. I hate running. It's so boring. Oh, but I actually, like, looking back on it, it wasn't horrible. I might go for another run. Maybe not tomorrow. It's supposed to be, like, terrible weather for a while, so I don't wanna run in terrible weather. I did this morning. I ran in the rain. So I was like, I can't not do anything on my first day. I have in the party. Did I put Floatzel away? Or Weasel away? I think I did. I might just catch Floatzel in Scarlet and Violet, if I'm being completely honest. Just a pain. I can't back hop, can I? Because he turns in the air. Dang. sprint up here. And you know what? We're actually gonna fight some guys. We're gonna fight all these Machop. Because getting XP actually gets us quite a bit of friendship. Winning a fight and getting XP actually gets us a good amount of friendship points. I kinda wish that there was like auto battling, like in Scarlet and Violet, but it is it's gonna be cool in ZA how they battle, how that battle system works. Like you can sneak up and it's like, I don't know, I guess it's real-time combat as opposed to turn-based. It's gonna be sick. One other thing that's kind of stinky about this game is that there's no friendship indicator. Most games have, like, an NPC you can go talk to, and they'll say, oh, you know, this Pokemon likes you. Not in this one. Surely level 32 is high enough, right? Yeah, we'll be fine. Nobody? Okay. Why? Why you do that? Man! Anytime I sneak, my character's like, oh, I should stomp on the ground really hard. Let's go into the bag. Move mastered. Oh, level 42. I strayed too far from the battle. Oh, I started here. Cutter's in. Can't evolve. We have one. I don't want to do like an evolve-a-thon though. Ah, I'm a choke unawares. Solid. Dude, break the thing. Fancy. Got him unawares. Alright, so we can use more than just air cutter. Let's try cross poison. Draining kiss. Oh. Bro goes, oh, my head. Change moves. What do we know? Psy Shield Bash. That was gonna be a little bit before we can use it agile style, right? Little stinker. $25. I'm gonna try cross poison. I was thinking of this, I was talking about it with friends. I think one of my, like, while I'm gonna take a break, I think. Was he shiny for a second? I think I'm gonna take a break for a little bit while I, like, edit this video. Take a break from playing games. I'm not gonna take a break from streaming. But I think one of the things I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start ranking all of the Pokemon. I'm gonna go by generation and do like a tier listing. I think that'll be fun. And then I can, after I'm done, I can break it down by tier, like all the Pokemon that I rated S tier get rated. And then all of the A rated tiers, right? I think that'll be fun. And then I'll have a definitive, like, I'll have a definitive ranking for my favorite Pokemon. I think that's also easier than saying this Pokemon is my favorite, this one is my least favorite. Because, I don't know, it's hard. I don't think I can say that I like any one Pokemon more than every other Pokemon. But I could definitely give like a top 5, and I definitely can give a bottom 5. Ooh, Togepi can evolve now. Sick. Okay. I'll snipe you. Like, definitely bottom 5, Miltank, for sure. Hate Miltank. Any others? I do want to do an Evolvathon. And maybe if we get done with this super fast, we'll go into Scarlet and Violet. Or Dynamax Adventures. Because I have work to do in both of those games. Another air cover. What, bud? Machoke, out of Gen 1, definitely gets a little bit, like, lower of a rating. I'm not a fan of the Pokemon that are just people, and he's just a lizard guy. Can evolve. Okay, just the same too? Happiny. Okay. So, Happy's keeping his guard up. We gotta hit him fast. Let's get him cross poison. No! Waste. Any more Machoke? This is where I found my, my shiny Machoke in my personal playthrough. I was just walking around trying to find stuff. I found that I could scoot up here, and I ended up finding just, you know, first time up here, one of the Machokes was shiny. And man, was it fun having a big green guy. Machoke was also the first shiny I got in the new TCG pack. Get him. Any more Evos? No? Alright, well, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna Leppa Golbat for Air Cutter. And then we're just gonna keep smacking these guys up. We're getting close to one-shot range with the Machokes. No! He's not out. I want to send in... Actually, I think... maybe Duat. Right, Stantler, you haven't... Yeah, you're not Psyshield Bash proficient yet. I'm gonna send in Duat. Nope, and we're gonna hit items. Revive Golbat. There's a double hit. Double edge. Yeah, it's gonna take out Dewott, but it's also gonna take you out. I'm pretty sure. Yep. Yes! Yes! Okay, so let's get a quick revive on Dewott. And then a potion of Golbat. And actually, can we use special attack? Physical attack. HP. Speed. And defense. There we go, look at that. Use one more, bring that defense up max. Cool. Any more Machokes? I hear one. Ah, having a life moment. Hair cutter. Nice. Yeah. Ah, there they are. Alright. Machoke. Wrong side. Won't obey! I got him too high level. Nuts! Okay, I guess we're raising Dewott. Which means we have a better place we can go. Actually, we can still probably raise Stantler on the Machop here, right? Yeah. Bulk up. Ooh. Yeah, we'll just use Confusion. Just use Confusion. Ball. Let's go train Dewott on the Graveler and the Golem down here. We can get Stantler on the Chops. On and in the cave. Let's, why not? Confusion. Uh-oh. Sometimes I forget he is just a normal type, not a psychic type. Not yet. Well, we can potion you before you get knocked out. In here, Dewott. Okay. For what? A Thunderstone. could walk over to Sand Jump Flats. I could go over to Sand Jump Flats and start fighting Graveler, although I don't necessarily need that. What level is this guy? Already easy. Water pulse. I guess we'll go back in the cave. Back in the cave. Avoided? What do you mean avoided? I didn't know you could do that. Go. Fusion. Oh, can they only evolve during the day? That's interesting. I didn't know that. It makes sense because they're flower buds. Let's try it. Man. Thought I could be quick with it. What? Okay, we're running. Five. Potion. 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 guess we'll go down to the beach. Really, I'm interested anywhere. I guess, no, because Bug probably resists Psychic. Anywhere I can probably find, Zubat would be good. Level 16? Only level 16? Take it. Since when? No, what? No. That's not right. His turn order said he wouldn't go twice for a while. Seed of Mastery. Can I grab? Fields Camp, I suppose. Sure. Oh, that's cool. Probably go up a lot if I just turned in from home all of what I can. Probably get a lot. I don't know who I give the seed to. Probably I forget her name, but the lady at the battling, ground, right? This lady? Master. What do you mean doesn't know any moves? Did you already master range moves? It's Psy Shield Bash, what are you talking about? Yeah, it seems like people, for whatever reason, are having that same issue, and they don't really understand why certain Pokemon can't master certain moves. It's definitely funky. But level 31 is when it, it masters, so I suppose I don't have very long. Let's first sleep until day. Trying to think of what Pokemon would be the best to fight. Honestly, not high enough level, but that Blissey would have been great. Because that's an alpha, all I have to do is just reload the area, and it'll be back. You know what? You're not gonna listen to us all the time, but I think it's worth a shot anyways. Too far from the battle. Caught him unaware. He was too busy trying to flex on me. Pretended not to notice. That makes sense. Oh, okay, so we have Golbat set. Can we get Duat up? Where's Duat? Oh, you're right there, too. If I can get Duat set, I'll do my Evolvathon. Then I'll go talk to... what's his name? Laventon. Get enough XP to raise to 4th star. Go get 4th star. And then Pokemon up to level 50, I think, will listen to me. Alright, Evolvathon. Evolvathon. And we got Samurott. There's 2. Crobat's such a good Pokemon. There's Togetic, who we already had, but we need for the Living Dex. We're only 6 away from Living Dex being caught up. And we need to evolve both Badoos. That'll bring us up to 828. Okay, so let's... Does Samurott have any fighting type moves that he learned? I know he has Ceaseless Edge. And you have Night Slash. Actually pretty good. Aqua Jet's very fast. Let's swap out for Aqua. Actually, no, you know what? We're gonna do Slash instead of Night Slash. We're gonna do Aqua Tail instead of Aqua Jet. I'm gonna leave Swords Dance on. Got him. Tri-Shield Bash. Okay. Psy Shield Bash again. What? Avoided? How do you know how to avoid? Oh, I suppose it's time to go see Laventon, huh? Yep. How is evolving 3 Pokemon, or yeah, 4 Pokemon, not as beneficial as catching a ton of Pokemon? Oh. A little stinker. Let's go fight another Alpha. Look at my Short King. Ooh, we got an XP candy out of that. Didn't we? What did I see? Yeah. XP candy. On Stantler. What's a shiny noise? Who? Where? Shiny Weasel! Look at you! Look at you! I don't think I've ever seen shiny Weasel before. That looks great. What? That's awesome. Oh, well, we just gotta go grab him and look at him, huh? Oh, I don't want to rest. I want to see my Pokemon. Let's look at him. We'll throw Togetic in. Look at him. Look really good. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen this shiny before. Like, actually in-game. That's great. Oh, that's awesome. What is going on? What's going on? Twitch recommended my channel. Oh, I'm glad you stopped by. How are you today? We are just hanging out, trying to get some friendship evos done, which we did, and then I remembered I need to get Stantler into Psyshield, or into Weirdeer. So we're trying to level him up. We just got a shiny Weasel, and you know, if we get Weirdeer today before end of stream, I'll probably swap over into Sword and Shield. But, no complaints today. No complaints. It's been a pretty good day so far. We're working on a challenge called the Grand Oak Challenge, where, like a Professor Oak, how you need to, you know, complete every dex entry you can before each badge. We're trying to complete as many dex entries as we can in the national dex amongst all the Switch games before we take on any badge in any of the games. And we are at 828 out of 873. We're getting there. I need him to get to level 31 so we start using him. Ceaseless Edge should be way better. What? Ooh, yeah. Is that how that works in this game? It's been a long time since I've used Samurai. I'm just used to how he works in Scarlet and Violet, how he drops down, Stealth Rocks. I guess hazards. Ceaseless Edge again. And again. Oh yeah, I think all of the alpha cries are, like, I'm not gonna say all of them are creepy, but all of them are, like, unsettling. It's crazy how much a down pitch changes everything. I thought the same thing about the Dynamax. Like, when they get big and they do their deep cry. That's also, like, deeply, deeply upsetting. Alright, sick. So let's start using Psyshield Bash. Agile style. So what is it, 20 times? That's 1. I still remember my first playthrough and Alpha Yanmega beat me and I lost a lot of things. Yeah, it's, I actually like it how you don't drop money when you lose, you drop items. Because that kind of makes it, I don't know, it feels a little bit like you have more to lose. But also the fact that you can get them back with the online play is a very good feature. I remember losing quite a bit from just me, like, trying stuff and failing miserably. Like, trying to make jumps or trying to resist fall damage. I have one more before I have to rest. Let's fight you. What? Okay. Rip the Zubat. I'm just going to be leaving a ton of small Pokemon in my wake as I Psyshield Bash through this required 20 uses. Now let's go rest. Oh, there's more Zubat. I'll be back for you guys. Just a little while. I like that there's Zubat out. I got a shiny Alpha Mismagius once. It took me like 23 Ultra Balls. So before I started this challenge, I was going through and playing through each game, trying to complete the local decks for the shiny drops that were in home. And I remember I didn't want to level up a Kirlia all the way to get Gardevoir and Gallade. So I dropped, I think it was like close to 20 either Ultra Balls or the second level Heavy Balls just to catch the Alpha. I've never caught a Shelfa though. Shiny Alpha still evades me. I would like to get a shiny Alpha Heracross though. I think that would be quite the get. I really like shiny Alpha Heracross female. Because it's got a pink heart on its horn. Looks really good. I just can't believe I got another shiny. That puts me at my suspected 3 shinies for this section of the challenge. I got Shiny Gardevoir in Scarlet and Violet. I got Shiny Musharna in Dynamax Adventures. And then this today. It's like very easy to get Shiny Alpha Pokemon. So here's the thing is, I've never hunted for a Shiny Alpha. In fact, I don't think I've Shiny hunted anything in this game. At least I can't remember if I have. I know there's a way to do it pretty easily with the massive mass outbreaks, but I don't think I've ever Shiny hunted in this game. Though I do have like a slew of shinies from this game. Just from raising the Dex perfection. Like I have like 4 or 5 shiny Wurmples sitting at home. I don't know what I'm at. I don't know if that last one counted. You just make the alpha Pokemon spawn with Braviary, and if it's not shiny, make it disappear, then come back. Oh, you just load and reload? That works? That's crazy. Maybe I should try it later on. I had no idea you could just load it. I guess it makes sense. I didn't know that's how it worked. Now, is the gender also randomized when you reload it? Or is it just, like, re-rolling the shiny? I imagine the gender is also re-rolled every time, right? As if it's just spawning a new Pokemon. Here's my other thing, is that does Psyshield Bash need to deal damage 20 times? Or do I just need to use Agile Attack 20 times? And if it doesn't appear, maybe another Pokemon in the overworld can be shiny. Ah. So if all you're doing is loading and reloading, surely you can do it maybe slower, but still do it with Weirdier, huh? Like 3 Mr. Mime because the Blissey didn't want to be shiny. Weasel, you are going down. Flattened. Avoided the attack. Illegal. If I can't beat it, I might as well catch it and get the, catching Zubat during daylight hours. Is slower sometimes because alpha Pokemon chases you to kill you. That's why Bravia. Oh, that's fair. Let's use a Leppa. This should be. If I just have to use it and not necessarily hit with it, this should be the last set of 5. Play some Weasel. I know they won't run from me. I mean, you could, but you'll be very fat. Yeah, I feel like I regularly get knocked off of Weirdeer. Maybe that's just a skill issue. I feel like if I dedicated myself to the craft, I could learn. Where are all the Weasel at? Let's say, shouldn't there be like 2 or 3 here? At least? We have another guy. Oh, nope, that's a rock. Oh, yes, we do. We do have another guy. Let's see. This is gonna answer if we need to hit 20 times. If we need to deal damage 20 times. Yeah, we need to deal damage 20 times. Leppa. Get him. One more. Don't run away. No. I just want to fight you. Geodude. It is 20 times, right? Alright, Weird Ear. Yeah, did I miscount? I don't think I did. Did I miss more than twice? Using Psy Shield Bash in the Agile style at least 20 times. Yeah, well, I did that. Barley is in risk of extinction right now because a kid and a deer in the past were killing him. Truly, truly. Remove Mist. Oh my god, you're too obscured. I feel like Confusion is definitely an AoE attack. There we go. That puts us at 829. And I think that's all of the Pokemon we have to catch in PLA. That's it. So we're gonna go dump everything in our pastures. I want to see my Pokemon. We're gonna put you guys right there. What is over here? I don't know why they're that. Oh, maybe because I had 8 and then I did something and unlocked 29. I don't know. But we are going to save. Home. Pause our music. Let's find a new playlist. We've been listening to Kirby music for an hour and a half. Shellos being there is so funny. Okay. Let's do switch to Professor Oak. Arceus. Yep. Let's run some pause that. I don't want it conflicting. Okay, so we got... Samurott is actually going to go over here. It's on this page, row 5. What? No. Row 4, slot 5. That makes sense. We're gonna go... Now you go before Cleaver or after Cleaver? Row 5, slot 5. And we got... I guess we'll put you there, because we're going to hit Gen 4 first. Over here. Then we're going to hit Gen 3. And Roselia is 315, so on this page, row 3, slot 3. Jello said that I don't give a face. Crobat is Gen 2. And I believe he goes right here, right? And then Togetic is there. Let's go see, where are we at in Gen 4? We have Buizel at level 23. Let's just throw another Buizel in for that. And then I want to move the shiny Buizel. We'll put you here for now. And then all of you guys, just to boost our home population. Can go there. Save and exit. That puts us at 2097. And I doubt that's going to change our point income. But it might boost us to 71. It might. Okay. So we're done here. Let's head on over. I actually want to go into Shield. Or into Sword. Because I also put a bunch of Pokemon from home into Sword that need to evolve. And Sword is kind of our Dynamax evolving situation. Oak. Got a shiny Flygon yesterday. Nice, dude. In what game? All you guys gotta evolve. Confirm. Do I have any on me? I have like 30 on me, right? 30 XLs. Let's start with Pancham. Nope. Really? I guess Cherubi might be the next easiest one. Yeah. Get out of here. I need to switch the text back to fast. Cherry. So that puts us up to 8:30. Keep bold moves. Imprison. Keep bold moves. Man, none of these guys want to evolve. Alright, settings. Fast. Surely you're not gonna take too much longer, right? There we go. Pangoro. That's 8:31. Remoraid. Surely this will level you up. Or evolve you. Lock on. More like lock in and evolve, dude. Great. Panchamp's supposed to evolve at level 2. Or level 32. I don't remember where I thought I got him to 31. Maybe I got him to 32. I don't know. But I have so many I'm just using XLs out the wazoo at the drop of a hat. That's 8:32. Octazooka. I forget that that's a move. Yeah, you evolve at like 40 something. And with this, that is the, except for Alakazam and Machamp, because I'm working on those guys. With that, we are, done with, like, our normal evolution Kanto Pokemon. And 8:33. Slash? Nah. Alright, Baltoy is the last one. There we go. And Claydol. Hyper Beam. Nah. Great. So that puts us at 834. And let's finish out today with some Dynamax Adventures. Because we still have quite a few Pokemon we need that are only in DA. Sure, we'll run Kyurem. Make some Gen 5 work. Your Ice Dragon. I'll take this. I'll do Flamethrower, I suppose. Heatmore would be good. Yeah. So who do we got? We got Azumarill. We got Clang, Celio, Beartic, Basculin, Boltund. I don't think we have anybody we need. So let's just go for Kyurem. It's upsetting. I wanted to get Reshiram on this game and I couldn't get it. I'm still so mad. He was one of the first ones that showed up for me. Zekrom took a while. The one that's taking a bit for me right now, legendary-wise, is Dialga. However, I'm less concerned about the legendaries, if I'm being honest, because they are... Like, a legendary is guaranteed, and, you know, it's gonna run through the list of Pokemon you haven't caught before it starts, you know, filtering back in Pokemon that you have caught. Since you can only catch each legendary once. So I thought I could get it on Violet, but it's Scarlet exclusive. Yeah. It is a Scarlet and Sword exclusive. Heatmore, no! But because the legendaries are actually, like, less rare than the other Pokemon here, I'm more concerned about getting Pokemon like LGM, Maractus, Marshtomp. Actually, are those the only 3 that I need? Really? I got every other one. I just need Beheeyem, Maractus, and Marshtomp and or Swampert. That's bizarre. Noise. Don't catch. You need to download again. Yeah, it's tough. To fit all of the Pokemon games on my Switch, before I got a much bigger SD card, I needed to uninstall, like, everything else. Alright, big work in round 1. And we got a burn off. That's cool. I'm gonna try... This attack does physical damage. Okay, so it's using my special stat, but it's against his physical defense, which is lowered because of Fire Lash. So I'm gonna try Psyshock. What? Oh yeah, that was gonna do a lot of damage if he had the health to support it. Imagine that game that consumes all my space on the Switch is Splatoon 3. 12.3 gigabytes is crazy. I got Splatoon 2 when it first came out. And I thought it was fun. But Nintendo doesn't have the best online. So I didn't really play a whole lot of it. What are we doing? What are we doing here? Shell Bell? Sounds good to me. Is always on updates. Wow, that's good. Maybe at some point I'll return to it. I think I have. Yeah, I have Splatoon 2, the cart right there. Maybe I'll return to it. Although I don't know if they're gonna be updating Splatoon 2 since 3 is out. Use Expansive Force. But 3 had seasons with like a free battle pass that you could complete. That's awesome. You know, good on Nintendo for having a free battle pass. Could you, if you completed the free battle pass, did it give you currency to buy the paid battle pass? No, we're not. We don't need Sand Slash. Oh, they ended up new updates. Okay, probably because they're doing 4 for the Switch 2. Or maybe not 4, but like a new Splatoon game. Use Mindstorm. I'll get stab on it. Splatoon 4, maybe 2026. So far, the in the Switch 2 that I pre-ordered already. Oh, you got it already? You got the pre-order? I tried so hard. I'm signed up. I have 2 NSO accounts that fit the prereqs, so I signed up on both so that I could get maybe a better chance of getting my invite. But I tried that one night on oh god, like Walmart, Target, Best Buy, and GameStop. I tried it on all 4 of those, and in Target I had my cart ready to go with it in, and I had my payment information in, and it was processing, and then it kicked me out and said, no, sorry. It was so lame, dude. So there's 2 out. 2 lives down. Right? Oh, Mindstorm again. Phantasm. Oh no! Oh, we're close. There it is. I didn't want to walk home with nothing. Catch. This is gonna put us up to 835. And with that, we're already 10 entries up today. 835 out of 873. So we have 38 more Pokemon to catch. And then we're at our goal. It's going to be great when we finally get there. I guess I should start writing like a script or something for the video that's going to come out with this. Start, you know, ordering the video. Yes, please. We'll do Uxie. Do I already have? I feel like I already got Groudon. I did. Don't invite. We'll do, well, we will do Cofagrigus. It's very expensive. I hear everybody saying that. I sort of disagree. I think it's pretty reasonably priced, assuming it does everything that they're saying it'll do. That's the caveat. I barely see what Pokemon we have. Yeah, I wanted the Switch 2 with Mario Kart also, since you're getting a $50 game, and holy cow, is that a great deal. Max Phantasm. I'm gonna rip it. If the Switch 2 does everything that they're promising it'll do, then I think $450 is actually very reasonably priced. Or even for the, yeah, $450. I think that's a very reasonable price. Again, that is the exception. If it does what it's supposed to, or what they're saying it'll do. Because you think it's maybe a little less powerful than, like, the Steam Deck or the Lenovo or whatever they are. Those PC brand handheld game consoles, and those are like $900. So this being a little bit less powerful than those and being half the price, I feel is actually pretty reasonable. It seems like a handheld version of a little bit better than the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One, and those retailed for more than the Switch 2 is. And that was, 12 years ago. So, I don't know. It is a lot of money, but for what it is and how it's being advertised, or I guess for what it is and what it's supposed to be able to do, I think that's a pretty reasonable price. The games, absolutely, they have no reason to say a digital game is $80 and a physical copy is $90. That's insane. Super crazy. Oh, how about I put some music on? Pokemon Legends ZA, and yeah, actually, that's so real. I'm probably also only gonna get ZA and then any other Pokemon games that come out. Which I feel like most of them are gonna be part of NSO with the Virtual Console. However, I would probably also... Who do I have here? Who's that grass type? That might be Maractus. I think it is. I think that might be Maractus. Probably also get the next Animal Crossing game. If there was a sale for Legend of Zelda, I might consider getting it. I want to see how, I think it's called Duskbloods. I want to see how that goes, because it looks exactly like not Dark Souls, Bloodborne. And I am a huge Bloodborne fan, so I might get Duskbloods. Yo, Mesh, what's going on? We are 8:34. Actually, no, 8:35. I forgot to update it. We're at 8:35 out of 873. So we are about 38 away from being done. ZA is like the end of Gen 9. Maybe. They very well might surprise us and drop a Gen 5 remake. Kinda doubt it, but it might happen. That might be what Pokemon Works is working on. I'm not super tapped in. No, it's Cherim. Man. I'll take the leftovers. At least we're not going for, a Pokemon we already have. Who are you? Mr. Rock type? Is this Armaldo? Kinda looks like Armaldo, right? Like how Arceus and BDSP were the 8.5 of the gen. Right, yeah. I think Legends ZA might not be the end of Gen 9, because I think that they know we want a Gen 10. However, or not Gen 10, we want a Gen 5 remake. However, they do have a, I don't know if this is just like how it's you know, turned out over the years, but they kind of wait until like they do every other generation gets a remake. So like, you know, Gen 3 we saw Gen 1 remakes, Gen 4 we saw Gen 2 remakes, Gen 6 we got 3, Gen 8 we got 4. So I wouldn't be surprised if in Gen 10 we got 5. Shocked how fast we got a Kalos game. They sped through Gen 5 with Blueberry Academy. I doubt we'll see Gen 5 after Gen 6, but I couldn't imagine they do a Lola anytime soon. That is true, unless they wanted to do a Lola to really rush getting Bank out of here. Like, we need an Alola game so that we can get, you know, we have a reason to bring Magearna and Zeraora and Zarude. We need all these guys out of here. I guess not Zarude, but we need Magearna and Zeraora and Marshadow out of here. Like I said, I wouldn't be shocked if we saw, like, Pitch Black and Stark White, or Black and White 3. I would not be shocked. If they did that, though, I would really hope they learned from BDSP and did, like, remakes of Black 2 and White 2 instead of Black and White. Man, I have very few issues with BDSP, and the biggest one is that they didn't use the Platinum decks. Also that they left in all of the bugs that were in Diamond and Pearl. They left in all of the issues that got fixed in Platinum. Mesh, did you see the leaks of Gen 10 yet? Yeah, they left the DP bugs in and added more. Yeah, it was a mess. What's leaked? So it's all on 4chan where anybody can say anything. And as long as they've thrown enough darts at the wall that something has landed, they've gained credibility as, like, an informant. So, allegedly, Gen 10 is called Gale and Tides, or Winds and Tides. I've seen both. The starters are a water octopus, a grass snail, and a fire goat, and people are saying that the ZA starters are not good, and that these sound awesome and are going to be a breath of fresh air. I'm sorry. What do you mean they sound awesome? It could... I could literally say, like... So here's what I think is happening, is that they're seeing grass, or a fire goat, and they're letting their imagination run wild, and then they're like, oh, it's gonna be like a chimera or something, it's gonna be sick. And then when it shows up, and it is just a ram with, like, magma in its horns, they're gonna be so disappointed. And that's what kills me about the Pokemon community. is that they always get their hopes way too high up, and then they take it out on the Pokemon Company when their expectations aren't met. Also, furthermore, yeah, insane expectations every time. Furthermore, you know, what base is the Gales and Tides? I don't know where that came from. I saw it a long time ago. And people are taking it for, like, the truth now. But also, roll it back even further, they said that the ZA starters are terrible. I'm sorry. Totodile, Chikorita, and Tepig are all great starters. If I had thought that there was even a chance that they would do 2 starters from the same region, those 3 probably would have been my guess. I'm also excited to see the Colossian variants. I mean, personally, don't think those leaks are credible. Gales and Tides doesn't really sound like a name they'd use. Plus 4chan gonna 4chan. That's what I'm saying, dude, is that... So people on 4chan who claim to be informants or insiders, literally they just take, like, a bundle of darts, huck them at the wall, and then claim they knew, or, like, they were right on target when 2 of the, 20 they threw landed on the bullseye. And because it's all super anonymous, anybody can say anything without repercussion. Which, insane. But yeah, the ZA starters are going to be great. I've seen the rumors about their Colossian form typings. I think Meganium becoming Grass Fairy is such a cool idea. I've seen people think that Totodile is gonna go Water Poison. And I've seen people think Tepig is gonna be like Fire Rock or Fire Ground. I've also seen Fire Dark, which sounds super cool. Yeah, I'll keep Uxie. Just have to remember what I was doing. So that puts us at 836. No, I don't want a nickname. So we are out of Pokemon to catch. Anything is fine. We need Maractus, Marshtomp, and or Swampert, and Beheeyem. I would really like Beheeyem or Maractus. Well, Maractus is out. I think I saw Psychic in there, so Beheeyem might be on the table. Oh, there's Politoed again. Nope, not Beheeyem. Oh, we have another Ditto. Also, what is it? Ground? Could be Landorus. Could also be Groudon. No, it can't be Groudon. We already caught him. Love Beheeyem. I didn't like them until I found out more about them. So, Beheeyem and LGM are aliens. We knew that. But LGM is actually, like, the abbreviation LGM is Little Green Men, which is one of the most popular types of aliens in, like, media. And then BEM is Big-Eyed Monster, which is the other, like, really famous type of alien. in media. It's very much like you never figured that out. Yeah, I didn't really care for them until I found out. It's very much like how coughing and wheezing originally were named LA and NY. Like that was their beta test name. I don't know what plus does. But can we do anything to this guy, please? It's unfortunate that we don't have any... We have, one starter who's a shield exclusive. Or not starter, legendary. We have one... Yeah, we have one more legendary that we need from this game. Actually... Yeah, one more. Because I think Lunala is a shield exclusive. We need... Dialga. That's it. On shield, we need Palkia, we need Thundurus, we need Lunala. And we don't have access to any of the Ultra Beasts. Which I did not know. Don't catch. But I have a sense that I'll probably need to hunt Morello in one of the Rolling Fields dens. And that's not going to be fun. Echoed voice, okay. Good. Really, dude? Why are you making everybody plus? Hit with another... No, not follow me. We should do DA weekend and Safari week. I think DA weekend already happened, but Safari week is going to be sometime between June 20th and July 1st. I think the only way I can stream Safari week is in BDSP. I'll have to see what's involved in that. Because, I don't actually know, like, the strat for shiny hunting. in the Safari. I'll definitely look into it. Oh no. I think, don't you get a sweet scent? And you just random encounter it? Okay, I'll take it. Going against a ground type, and I kind of suspect Groudon will want... Not sure about the Great Marsh. That might be the strat due to low encounter rate. Right, and because it's foot-based, or step-based, you can just stay in one spot and not move, and just keep Sweet Scenting. Do we think this is Max or G Max? I didn't look. Oh, Max. While I'm doing this, because I'm not getting anything I need from this whole thing, let's take a look-see. Great Marsh BDSP. Shiny. Oh, speaking of shinies, we have a new 3DS, right? I'm curious about if the GBA ports can be streamed over Wi-Fi. The new 3DS, I don't think has a GBA. Oh, the GBA ports. Were there GBA ports? I know there were GB ports. But I don't think any of it can be, like, stably streamed. I used Snicker Stream for a little bit, but it was very unstable. And if I'm gonna stream from the 3DS, I want to use a capture card, which you can definitely get and, like, you know, solder it on yourself. But I just have not done that yet. I could also do what Absol Blogs does, or Absol Games, or whatever his Twitch is. Do what Absol does, and he just has the 3DS, or series of DSs on his table, and has a camera pointed at him. It seems to work just fine. For him, at least. So I could do that. But let's really, like, look into how to... Yeah, it looks like they're just doing random encounters over and over again. Don't catch. I'm gonna try to get my DS Lite capture cards done beforehand, but I also might just use the camera strat. Yeah. I think I'm gonna do BDSP. I don't know if I'm gonna dual hunt. I do have a second Switch that I can use. I have a second Switch, but I don't know if I'm gonna do it. I definitely. Oh, this isn't even mine. That's not even my Switch. Oh, there's my Switch. Yeah. I definitely could. I don't know if I will. Actually, no, I can't dual stream it, because I don't have two capture cards that are good. I only have the one good one. What I want, though, is a multi-viewer, so that I can use two Switches on one capture card. That'd be sick. Phaser Shell. Does the DS... maybe you have a different, like, capture card than I was looking at. But the DS capture board that I was looking at is for the DS Fat or the new 3DS, like, exclusively. But they look really easy to do yourself. Or you could pay just a little bit more money and ship your DS to the guy that makes the cards, and he'll do it for you. Ooh, chat, I think we're cooked. Ooh, triple axle. Did him in! Wow. Good job, Minchino. Or Chinchino. We're not gonna catch him, though. I already got him, and I want to save as many of the Pokemon as I can for, You're back! Welcome back! I want to save as many of the DA Pokemon as I can for shiny hunting. I am looking at a different one. It's using the unused debug video out on the white. They send you a modified Wi-Fi module, and you gotta solder some stuff on. A bit more difficult than other cards, and it only streams top or bottom screen, but it's like $40. Oh, yeah, the card that I'm looking at is top and bottom. Who are we gonna use? Let's use Pangoro. I really want Behem or Maractus. Behem or Maractus. Neither of them. And it's a ground type again. Do I need any of these guys? No. I'm not gonna waste my time and do this. Let's swap over to Shield. So on a Shield we have, I think, like 2 Pokemon we have locked and ready to go. My Wii U is finally working again. Ayo. I don't think I've booted up my Wii U since before the Switch came out, like the Switch 1. It's been a very long time. Oh, we have a Psychic. Could be Behem. Although we do have Palkia, who we do need. Nope, it's Xatu. You use the Wii Play to play Pokken and Splatoon 1. Well, hey, listen to the music we got going on. What a coincidence. We're listening to Magikarp Festival right now. Magikarp Festival is a very good song. Though I think I like Verum? I like the training gym. I like that one better. Oh, he digging. I've never played Pokemon. Never, not once. This was kind of a bad selection to go for Palkia. Like, just generally not a great setup. The Wii U was overhated. Was it? I feel like it was appropriately disliked. I don't know, Mesh, what do you think? I guess also, why do you think it wasn't that bad? Well, maybe I'm just not, you know. Was a Smash Ultimate Machine? Yeah, that. Was it Smash Ultimate? Yeah, I thought there wasn't really anything that good on it. I mean, Smash 4, or Smash U, yeah, that's what it was called. Smash U, was really the only thing that was on the Wii U. Let's see what was on the Wii U. Also, wasn't ARMS a Switch release title? Or was it like Breath of the Wild, where it came out on the Wii U and then going ad break? Oh. think Splatoon could like survive until the Switch because a new IP to a dead console was very risky. Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like nothing good came out on the... I think Mario Maker might have been the only one that I actually played. And the Wind Waker remake. Yeah. Okay. ARMS directly died. Was ARMS... Let's see. Yeah, ARMS was a Switch game. It was a launch title for the Switch. Yeah, I think I played the Wind Waker remake, I played Mario Maker, and that might have... Oh, and Smash. And that might have been it. Maybe we do have a chance against Palkia. Maybe you just barely squeak it out. Barely scrape by. Alright, here we go. We'll use Mud Slash, I think. That's a higher chance to crit, so at least there's that. Splatoon is gonna have 10 years this month. Hey, good for Splatoon. Good for Splatoon. Butterfree. Butterfree, no. Alright, Storm's even stronger. Let's go. Oh, we're not gonna win this. Since the Wii U had a pretty bad online, it's still like that. Yeah. Yeah, I imagine so. Well, Nintendo Online just in general isn't the best. There we go. Now we're making some work. Getting some stuff done. I mean, I'm paying for the online, gives good servers. Yeah, that's valid. Lower special defense. Okay. I try to avoid the online, like the Terra dens and stuff like that, online raid battles, as much as I can in Pokemon, because it feels like it's just not fair. You just get so much latency between the 4 people. We have one more. Some fans revived the Wii U online. How's that going? BRB, you got it, dude. And it's still bad, just like how it was back in 2015. Expected. Raises ally special attack. Let's keep lowering his special defense. Oh, Butterfree, you're gonna get slapped. Actually, no. Actually, we're fine. Oh, now you're gonna get slapped. Oh, do we have it? If Butterfree doesn't screw around, we might have it. Because right now Butterfree is moving faster than... Can I use Max Guard and protect us? Oh, just me? Lame. On me. Hit me. Hit me. Okay. Hit me. No. We're walking home with nothing. Nothing. Alright. Let's take another run at it. Let's take another run at it. This time, we're gonna get everything we want. Yeah. We're gonna get everything we want this time. We're gonna get one of the Pokemon we want. No, neither of them we want. Oh, well, we have some water. We might get... Nope. We have some ground. We might get Marshtomp or Swampert. Today is so hot. Save me. I would kill for a warm day. We had quite a few, and now we're back to the not great weather. Start with Airstream. Start with Airstream. So you're in South Korea? I had no idea that I was being recommended to South Koreans. That's awesome. That's cool too, because I know a tiny bit of Korean. Just a tiny bit. I know like 안녕하세요, the essentials. So hello, I know 고맙습니다, thank you. I did for a little bit. I was taking time to try to learn how to write Korean. Like my name. It's definitely tough learning a different language, let alone one that's got a completely different like alphabet than the one you've already known. But no, that's super cool. What was that, Stunfisk? Man. Oh, the day was hot? Yeah. I guess we'll use the Lepa berry. You're half Korean, so you learned it since you were a kid. I wish I started learning a different language super early on, because like that's when your brain is like most able to learn a second language. Because I was born and raised in Canada. Oh, that's cool. I've never been to South Korea, but I have been to Canada, so I've been there. only good thing about being Korean is nothing. Well, hey, Korean food is pretty good. Me and my friends go to Korean barbecue, and maybe that's not real. When I took Taekwondo, my instructor recommended a few places around here that have good Korean food, and so like, you know, we tried those out, and it's pretty all right. Don't catch. One of the things I absolutely can't do though is kimchi. I'm just not a fan of cabbage. Who do we think is going to be most helpful against Palkia? Probably maybe Sinistea? Out of these three, it's a tough choice because they're all not good. You love your last name? That's awesome. Hurricane, I suppose. No one can pronounce it correctly. Giga Drain. Well, there goes one. How can you get bad Quan? Oh. I don't know. That is very easy. Don't catch. Back. What's up, Mesh? Welcome back. We are taking on Palkia again. We got swept the first time. Both times we did not find any Pokemon we need. And I guess we were eventually going to get to this point because we only need 3 Pokemon from DA that are not legendaries. 4 if we're talking about wants. we're gonna win this one. No shot we don't. Alright, Starfall time. Max Starfall. I like Whimsicott. It's a very good Pokemon. Dragonclaw. That's it? That's all it did? Come on now. Boo. Why try Aqua Jet? Get smart. We might not win this one. Ooh. Even stronger. We have 2 more lives then? Hey, I'll take it. I'll take it. Catch Pokeball. Ooh, I'm running out of Pokeballs. Oh, it's Guan. Okay. Right, they do have the same character in Hangul. I do remember that. There's a few that share letters. You have to take the Palkia with you. Yes. And that puts us up to 837. Right, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes, please. Let's do... anything is fine. Let's find Lunala. Um, going for Lunala. I guess bug type. A psychic. Oh, we have a psychic, but I think that's Mr. Mime. Water type is not gonna be what we want. Who's that psychic? Yeah, that's Mr. Mime. The ground is not what we want. Mr. Mime is definitely on my bottom 5 for Kanto. Look at those hands. One of the dex entries described them as broad hands, and I can't do it. Vino Shock, I guess. That did a lot. Holy cow. Dude, Mr. Mime is cooked. What are my thoughts on the Detective Pikachu movie? I actually didn't think it was bad. Mr. Mime's shoulders looking like the old school dodgeballs was off-putting. But I thought the Mr. Mime scene was very funny, where they accidentally lit him on fire. Yeah, I didn't think it was that bad. What do I rate it? Maybe a 6 or a 7 out of 10. Like, it's not bad. I wouldn't say it's a great movie. It's certainly not terrible. Upper mid. Pretty great movie. Yeah, it's definitely like lower great, upper mid. I think a lot of the like realistic Pokemon looks were upsetting. Like Apom, the Bulbasaurs though, yeah, they were cute. But Greninja looked super ugly. Apom looked super ugly. I think the Pokeballs also looked bad. Hit underwater. Coward. Don't catch. It'd be very sick if I could get one of the 3 that I need. This is definitely gonna be a Dynamax or Gigantamax Duraludon, which, for whatever reason, cannot be put in Scarlet and Violet. I think that's so lame. I think it's so lame that the G-Max Pokemon can't go into Scarlet and Violet. Because I think it would be sick if instead of G-Maxing they just got like a ribbon or something like that. Yeah, I think my my best play here is just healing my team. Duraludon might actually be really good against whatever dragon we're going against. Because Steel resists Dragon. I think he's gonna hit Jellicent again. Guessed wrong. Instruct. Okay, I'll use Pollen Puff again. It would have been cool if it picked a different target though. Nice. Yeah, do it. Oh no, not Trick Room. You're gonna use whatever move you slotted this turn. Neat. Wild that he's not instructing Boldor, when Boldor has easily done the most damage. I'm gonna catch. I'm gonna heal ball. You think this is gonna roll? It would start at 100 HP anyways. So you think it's gonna heal him up for me? We'll switch. Water. Tapu Fini. Oh, Suicune. Yeah, I did elect to not catch Suicune. I was wondering it was a dragon that we were fighting though. Lunala is a shield exclusive, yes? Yeah. Oh, Mesh, if you're still there, did you pre-order your Switch 2 yet? Kirby Air Riders has a release date. Fair. I want to get the ooh, an Air Riders themed Switch would be cool. I could also easily see them just selling like a skin. With how expensive the Switch 2 is, I think a skin is more likely. But what I want, and I thought about doing this for my Switch 1 too, is like making my own like skin, but instead of like sticking on, like gluing on, it's like a frame that just slides over top and it designs the front of it. I've also seen quite a few people like take apart their dock and like actually paint the outside of it. That could also go hard. Like if you took the Switch 2 dock and took off like the faceplate and like did like spray paint for Kirby Air Riders. I want it so that I can get HD update that's coming out for free, they said. So that I could finally stream the game in 60 FPS. I might do like a spray paint thing with my Switch as is, because I think that's a really cool idea. I would just need to make like art for it, make like a little blueprint thing. So good for shiny hunting. Yeah, dude. So it's good because you can visually see everything better, but also more Pokemon are spawning on the screen, which is so sick. As is, Scarvaio has a, I believe it's a 15 spawn limit, where no more than 15 Pokemon will be on the screen at any point. But in the screenshot they shared, there's easily 19 or 20 Pokemon. Can we get this over with? How many Pokemon are we out? I've not been counting. I've been barely paying attention. Switch 1 cartridge will have that benefit. They aren't selling Switch 2. No, they aren't. It is a download. Ad break. No! Well, thank you guys for sticking around through the ads. I appreciate it. Man, I thought that was it. I thought we were done. I want to be done. We don't need Suicune. We don't have anybody we can use. I want to be done. So, welcome back. I do not believe they are doing Switch 2 exclusive game cards. That would be insane. Because they said it's a free update. And I really don't believe that they're doing Switch 2 cards for free. Oh, Mesh, I don't know if I mentioned this. I meant to mention it. If not, I got another shiny today. Speaking of shinies, we started out in Legends Arceus, doing our friendship evos, and I got a shiny Buizel, which is really cool that it was in Legends Arceus, because when I started this challenge back in like March, I predicted that I'd get about 3 shinies by the end of Chapter 1, and so I have a shiny in each of the main like games that I'm working in. So I have one from Scarvaio, I have Gardevoir that I found, Full Odds. I have Full Odds Buizel now that I got an Arceus, and then I got a shiny Musharna in Dynamax Adventures, which I posted a short of because I thought it was really cool. And the one comment was, shiny odds are really reduced in Dynamax Adventures, as if that devalued the shiny. So I thumbs up it. I was like, okay, dude. People can spread their shade all they want. They're just mad they don't have a shiny. True. I want to keep it. I can't really use it. Like I said, it can't go to can't go to Scarlet Violet, so there's not really a point. Nope. Alright, we are gonna... Alright, we're good here. We're gonna save. And I'm gonna call it there. Thank you all for tuning in. Those of you who did, I greatly appreciate it. Thank you for those watching that stuck through all the ads. I really appreciate that. It helps me out a lot. I will not be on tomorrow, but I'll be back on Friday with probably trying to grab more of our Pokemon from Scarlet and Violet. We have just a few left. In Scarlet, I left off right in front of Cranidos. So we can do that, then we can swap over to Violet and do some of the legendaries that we have. We have Chien-Pao, Okidogi, Munkidori, Fezandipiti. We can get Ursaluna. We can get Meloetta, apparently. So, yeah, we'll be doing maybe a little bit of all that. And I will catch you on Friday. Have a good rest of your day. Peace.